in here to Simply Don, the Twitch channel. It's a channel where it seems like young America wants to come to get their Twitch shows. Something I'm very proud of. And today, what a show we have today. Today is the Mary Jane Show. And the Mary Jane Show is a show that Mary Jane does. And here she is, the host of your show today. This is Mary Jane.
Hello, and welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Today we are still mid-season. We haven't created our fourth season yet, so we will not let you down. We'll start with some very nice opening show banter. Then we will slide into mid-show banter, and we will conclude with closing show banter. In that, you might get some play-by-play on sports and sports score updates rolling over from the Wizard of Oz featured on the Pretty Girl Show every Friday, right here on twitch.tv/simply Don the Twitch at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hello, Don. How are you today?
Hi, Mary Jane. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Hello, Omanji. How are you today?
Doing great, Mary Jane. Thanks for asking. How's everything your way?
Just fine, thank you.
Good.
Thank you. So, what do we have on the plate for sports?
Okay, well, as you know, every Friday on the Pretty Girl Show, we have the Against All Odds star, Hollywood Harry Callahan. He comes on and he goes up against the Wizard of Odds, and that's Mary Jane, and our degenerate gambler, Terry Greenbeans. That's on the games that Mary Jane plays. But everybody puts her, and right now I'm trying to find out other scores. So with Michigan losing, Notre Dame losing.
Whoa. You just slid past that.
Yeah.
I wore my maize blue.
That's maize is a yellowish color.
Obligated.
So you're wearing a blue. Maize
yes.
and blue would be a little bit of yellow. But it's a shade of yellow. Maize is. It's like corn. So maize, you're not wearing any maize. But Michigan lost and Michigan got their asses kicked.
Yeah, you're sliding over that a little bit. I am contractually.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? For you, it means nothing. To me, last year was the best year of watching football my entire life. And I enjoyed every second of Michigan's national championship run, and the Detroit Lions one game until the Super Bowl. Well, they lost. Now, in that, everybody on the panel, Katrina, Hollywood Harry, Jack Icono, Old Man G, Mary Jane, everybody picked Michigan. But Texas beat the fuck out of them. It wasn't even close. And a big upset, Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame, number 5 team. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah. And Notre Dame gave up 28 points to Northern Illinois, and they actually lost the game to Northern Illinois. And so that made, and everybody, Katrina, Hollywood Harry, Jack, Old Man G, and Mary Jane all picked Notre Dame. And they not only didn't beat the spread, they lost the game for reals. Then in one of the third game that everybody had to pick, Iowa State versus Iowa. Old Man G picked Iowa. Jack picked Iowa. Hollywood Harry picked Iowa. And Mary Jane and Katrina both picked Iowa State. And Iowa State won the game outright. And with their 3 points. So right now, and I know that right now I'm seeing Tennessee and North Carolina State. That game is going live now. And there's Colorado, Nebraska, Texas Tech, Washington State. Those are the 3 games that haven't been played yet, or I don't have a score yet. Hey, Caitlin Gender.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. And welcome to everybody for watching. Thank you. We have hello to Dylan Beckenwith. We have hello to Toilet Bowl Comedy. We have hello to... that's all that said hello so far.
Is Terry Greenbeans in here?
I do not know.
I don't think he is yet.
I'm looking. Would you mind looking up and seeing if the Colorado Nebraska game just started? Let me see. I'll bet it. No.
I'll look for it. Are either one of those teams ranked? I don't think so.
No. And the other game is the Texas Tech Washington State game.
That one starts in 2 hours. And Tennessee, NC State is 0-0. I don't remember if you said you needed that one or not. Sorry.
Texas
Okay.
Tech, Washington State, Colorado, Nebraska, and Tennessee, North Carolina State. But that game's on national. Mary Jane and Katrina are 1-2 for their record, and everyone else is 0-3. Not a good day. Hi, Caitlin Gender. Hey, Don and MJ.
So who's a better winner? Me and Katrina or the rest of them?
No, you and Katrina.
Okay, thank you.
Well, it wasn't me who did it. It was your magnificent picks that put you in that position.
Thank you.
Yes. A. Smith, good to see y'all. Who's A. Smith? Do I know you, A. Smith? Hello, A. Smith. I don't.
Oh, Black and Blue says 14-0 Nebraska.
Yep, I got that game. There's 4:20 left in the first. Huh?
Is that on TV?
Doesn't say. Maybe big. No, that's the. Hold on, let me see. Find a game that is on TV. Okay, yeah, it says it's on NBC.
Well, I've got Nebraska, Colorado. Oh, no. They just flashed the score there. Oh, it is on NBC.
Okay, you got it. Good.
I
Okay.
guess I was looking. Uh-oh. Deion Sanders' child, who Shio Sanders just walked off from Colorado. Injury.
Ooh, not good.
And she's the only, her father and Shiloh are the only father-son team that Katrina has picked to find out if she thinks those boys are cute or not.
She went for King Griffey Senior and Junior, but she didn't like both of them.
Yeah, but she liked both of these guys.
Yeah, she really liked King Griffey Junior, but didn't like Senior at all. Apparently.
A. Smith, thank you. Have you seen the www.big3premiummembership.com? Do you enjoy that? A new
Hello,
update
A.
every
Smith.
single Sunday.
By the way, in this game that Nebraska's up 14-0 over Colorado, everybody else picked Nebraska except for Mary Jane. Mary Jane picked Colorado, but gets 6.5 points. So we'll have to see how that turns out.
So what does this mean?
That means that right now you would be if the game ended right now, you would lose, and you would be trailing the game. You would have to score 7 points to go up and win that game.
Okay.
So that's one touchdown. That's not bad. But everybody else picked Nebraska. So Katrina could win this week. Anyway, so here she is, your host of the Mary Jane Show. This is Mary Jane.
Hello, and welcome to The Mary Jane Show. We are right now securely in the middle of opening show banter. We are about to slide into mid-show banter, and then we will have a nice conclusion with closing show banter. Thank you for joining us. Any comments or questions? Welcome. Oh, A. Smith says, yes, Mary Jane, I do enjoy the Big Three Premium. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that.
What's your first name, A. Smith? And if you know anything about the Big Three, I'm Don. You'd know me from the Big Three.
Yes, they said they started out with good to see y'all.
Well, that doesn't really say that they know anything about me.
Oh, Don's mustache is beginning to transcend into godliness.
Okay, thank you. What are you saying, Mary Jane?
Monica Lopez says hello.
Hi, Monica Lopez.
Welcome to Monica Lopez.
I believe Dylan Beckham with underscore gave you the name in Twitch, but I don't know if we want to say that publicly. We don't need to cause anyone any
And it's from Dylan Beckham with it may not be true. He may be throwing us off.
What's, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me tell you this. We love all of our fans, and if you enjoy the Big Three Premium, that is wonderful. We have a very exciting video coming out this Sunday, and there was a post Windy City Heat pre-Big Three podcast trilogy of 3 unique videos that I located. One is out.
What is that?
That's called Perry Gets Back Dawn. Gets Back at Dawn. The second one we are going to work on that should be out either next week or the week after. And then the third one is right before, not super close, but it is going in the direction of getting to the podcast. And A. Smith says, of course I know you, Don. And I've been called an A-hole Smith before.
A-hole Smith, I'm not going to do that because to me, you've said nothing but nice things. And to me, that's important.
I refuse to call him that. Just for the record.
I refuse to call him that. By the way, right now you're 0-3, old man G.
Hell yeah.
You're not doing very well yourself.
I'm waiting for the comeback.
But you went with Nebraska.
Yeah. Hopefully that's that works. And I went with Tennessee too, right? I think.
What's the score there?
Still 0-0 with 5. Now there's 5 left in the first half. Or first quarter, sorry.
First quarter.
Oh, it was 4:20 that was in the other game, sorry. Yeah, there's 5:25 left in the Tennessee NC State game.
I believe that might be on. Let's see here. The other channel here. This is NBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy. We are just catching up on
Is this still pre-show banter?
Yes, I think we have 4 minutes left of pre-show banter.
I don't know. I don't really know.
But if you see a game and want to do play-by-play, whether it's on the Pretty Girls Gambling list or not, you can proceed.
You mean on the Mary Jane 6-pack?
Yes, the Wizard of Odds Mary Jane 6-pack.
The Mary Jane 6-pack. Oh, the Wizard of Odds Mary Jane six pack. Yes. Sorry.
And Dylan Beckenwith says cold open.
What the fuck is Dylan Beckwith? Dylan Beckwith, were you at the Comedy Store last night or the night before?
While we're waiting for that response, Nada Rouge 1973 says, hi, Simply Done, Mary Jane,
Oh,
Oatman
hello.
G, and the rest.
Who said that?
Nada Rouge 1973.
And where did they say that? Was it on?
And
They actually said it with a subscription for the 16th month, and they're currently on 8-month streak. So thank you.
thank you, thank you, thank
but
you.
that didn't. It's not showing up on the thing that I'm seeing.
Dylan Beckenwith says, I think the night before. Was Dylan Beckenwith causing trouble at the Comedy Store again?
I just remember something about the audience hating his guts.
Oh my.
And when I told the audience that I had been fucking his mother and hurting her sometimes, they hated him even more. All right, I'm going to ask Dylan Beckenwith because this just gives a sampling of how stupid Dylan Beckwith is. Mary Jane, do you know where you were last night?
Where I was?
Yeah.
I was on the Pretty Girl Show.
And then where?
And then T-shirt picture.
Right. The point is that I asked this cocksucker Dylan Beckenwith, were you at the Comedy Store last night? And he says, I think it was the night before. Why can't he just say, no, I was not at the show last night? And then he could say, I think it might have been the night before. Which it would have made a lot of sense. But he's got to try to
He says, la, 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 I'm not listening.
Do you think he might have that disease where he's just not very smart?
I guarantee you he's not very smart.
But is that constitute as a disease?
We'll have to pray for him and see if it gets better to find out.
Fro Dizzle says, hello, everyone. Love the hat, Don! Exclamation point. Hello, Fro Dizzle. Hello.
You know, I noticed this. There's no pro games on the Mary Jane six-pack.
Dylan Beckenwith came back with a few comments. He says, I wasn't there last night, Don, ... And then he says, let's redo the bit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've never wanted to beat the fuck out of somebody so bad. But he's so feminine. I think I get a lot of shit from people. Whoa. Tennessee just did a real nice run.
Nada Rouge 1973 says, I like the mustache.
Nada Rouge 1973. Thank you. But what are you going to say? It's the most perfect mustache ever.
Oh, you're so gracious with your compliments, Don. It's admirable.
Thank you.
Oh, Swift Justice 26 says, Don, if you got a tattoo, what would it be? Question mark.
I think it would just be the head of Dylan Beckwith's mom with my cock in her mouth.
They should make one of those gold coins about that too.
And where would you put it?
My inner thigh, up close to the crotch area. Well, right now.
Oh, Dylan Beckenwith is bullying other commenters. He says, yeah, get in line, Nada Rouge. Pipe down, Dylan Beckenwith. Do not speak to anyone that way. Detroit by Dark sends a Hans emoji. And Swift Justice 26 on your tattoo comment, their response is hot.
I would just like to think if I just took picture behind my hands, completely naked, with that tattoo and the mustache.
Speaking of hot, there's a bunch of Ding Dong Show highlights out now for people that don't know.
Yes, they are on not the YouTube channel you're watching right now. We are still streaming on A with the Circle, SDTPN. That's Simply Dawn, the podcast network abbreviated. But the Ding Dong Show has a YouTube channel that we streamed on before we had a little problem. But now the problem's somewhat resolved, but we don't want to flip-flop too much. So you can see the highlight videos on, I believe the short search is A with the Circle, Simply Dawn.
Yes, and it is in chat right now in both chats if you'd like to click on that and save it for later.
And you have seven videos. We have the highlight videos starting August 2023 and in consecutive order to February 2024. And in the future, the plan is to put out a like March 2024 and then July 2023. So a forward and a back, a forward and a back, until we get to the year 2000, which I believe is when, I'm still investigating, but I believe it is when the Ding Dong Show started.
No. The Ding Dong Show wasn't always called the Ding Dong Show.
Yes, there was a prequel.
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
So
That's Simply Dawn the Belly Room program.
So the early shows were called Simply Dawn, the Belly Room program, and we did those. So they've been going for a long, long time.
And those can be found on big3premiummembership.com.
They can.
Yes.
And thanks to Detroit by Dark for helping out with the highlight videos. Big hand for him.
By the way, I haven't seen Detroit by Dark for a while. How are you, Detroit by Dark?
Hope he's doing good.
You're answering him for him?
No, I said I hope he's doing good.
I hope he's doing good too.
He says, my pleasure. All's good. See you soon. So maybe he's coming to the show soon. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I'm bummed out I didn't get to meet him when I came to Los Angeles last year.
All right, Mary Jane. What overshirt should I wear? The Eagles Hotel California or the Beatles in orange?
What color is the Hotel California one?
So whatever's in that bag.
Oh, I lost it. Can't see anything. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, wear that.
Yeah.
Or the Beatles in orange.
Oh, a jersey style.
Baseball
I would
jersey.
say the palm trees.
That's the cover of the Hotel California album.
Yes.
Can you see that?
No, scoot forward.
Oh, that's cool.
Is cool. Dylan Beckenwith would prefer the Beatles in orange.
All right, then I'll wear the Hotel California one.
Okay. Yes, Dylan Beckenwith, he will wear that soon, not today.
And the reason I'm not wearing it today is because that's the one that Dylan Beckwith chose.
It doesn't really match your shirt as good as the palm trees.
You know, that is the picture of the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yes, yes.
So.
Question for you, Don.
Shoot.
Do you think that Dylan will see you in that Beatles and orange shirt first, or his mother?
I've been trying to stay away from his mom because his mom's a fucking psycho fucking cunt. She thinks because I put my dick in her a couple times that we're in a relationship. I am not in a relationship. And all she ever wants to talk about in her personal life is how much she hates her son Dylan. I don't give a fuck.
Dylan piped in, "That's a great question."
Thank you.
And then he said, "Well, ... Oops, we are now firmly planted in mid-show banter. Welcome to mid-show banter right here on The Mary Jane Show. I hope you enjoyed the opening show banter. And in a little bit, we will have a wrap-up with closing show banter. So we have that to look forward to. We've gotten a few sports score talk stuff rolled over from the Pretty Girls show. And we might get some play-by-play.
Earth Tubbs is here.
Yay!
Earth Tubbs is here.
Sorry I'm late. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you very, very much.
We have a score update, Don, in North Carolina.
Yes.
Tennessee is up 7-0 now at the end of the first.
Didn't I say that a little while ago?
I don't remember. My apologies if you did.
That's okay. I don't want to be completely stupid.
We got
just happened it would be an update. You might have discussed the game and numbers associated with it, but an update would be new news.
Dylan Beckwith's mom got everything all mixed up. I blame her.
I don't talk to Mole anymore, E. Smith.
That was
Meeting in the middle
show where Perry brought Greenberg in. That was the first episode of
Hank Greenberg
coming in. That posted a few weeks ago. Thank you. It kind of got derailed. You guys had a great show planned, and then Perry bombarded it with his new representation, and chaos ensued. Oh, Dylan Beckenwith says, "Let's not blame her for everything." Oh, I'm not going to read that, Dylan Beckenwith.
What do you say?
Oh, he's saying that.
Copying Don. Oh my God. Who's copying me?
I think it's OMG.
Why? What did you? Oh, because
OMG.
Because you said that. OMG. Oh, I see what he did.
I mean, just because I blamed his mom doesn't mean I'm copying you. I think lots of people blame his mom for stuff.
I think that because I said to you, I mentioned that. I just vaguely mentioned that, they just scored because I watched them score. And that happened a little while ago, though. So it was good that you did that. And Dylan, shut the fuck up.
Well, if it wasn't for Dylan's mom, that would never have happened, so.
By the way, Dylan, I would like to ask you to do something. And, as you know, your mom's been wanting to get fake tits for a long time now. I keep telling her, don't do it. It's stupid. And so she has this thing where she has a way to put sand in her breasts. And I don't think it's good. And maybe Dylan, you can talk to your mom. I don't give a fuck, but I would say maybe it's time somebody talk to her. Okay, Mary Jane, are we to the point where, see, I might have to go to the bathroom right now.
Who?
I might have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are right in the middle of mid-show banter. And Don has selected his shirt, and he's groomed his mustache. And he's ready to go wander around.
Was that bad?
Dylan Beckenwith says her notebook is looking so strange lately, too. Okay, will do.
What do you mean her notebook is looking so strange? I don't
That's
know
a weird thing to call her private parts.
What do you mean by that, Dylan
Is he snooping her diary or something?
I think something like that has happened because You know, his mom hates him, hates his guts.
Oh, we have a shit starter in YouTube. Bill and Dickon with says, "Is that an AVN hat?"
This, oh, I haven't worn my avian hat. Somebody took it. I wore it to the club the last time I wore it, and somebody took it off my head. I may have been eating some girl's pussy, and she kept the hat. I don't remember though, but I'm still trying to find it.
Speaking of that, do you have when you said you were going to the bathroom, do you have cameras in there for your OnlyFans?
No, I only do foot fetish shit.
Oh, okay.
I do have a camera by my shoe closet.
Oh boy. Dylan Beckenwith says she's been staying up all night drawing pictures and diagrams of her unaliving me with huge sandcastle tits and gibberish, some bloodstains.
By the way, it's Dylan Beckwith. Dylan Beckwith, not Beckenwith. Beckwith. And not that I don't blame you for disrespecting him, because he is a total piece of shit that his mother hates. But it is Beckwith.
Oh, Screen Jam says all lies.
What's a lie, Screen Jams? I don't know.
Not sure, but that's a very firm, strong statement.
Yeah, so I'm asking Screen Jams, what are you talking about here?
Dylan Beckwith says, "Thanks, Don."
No problem, pal. But
So
let's get to Scream Jams. What are lies? Who's lying? Just help us out, because you say that it's a very controversial statement, and I'm just wondering what's going on here. So if you could help us, Screen Jams, I would appreciate it.
Well, we have been securely in mid-show banter for a while, and we have gotten zero sports updates or play-by-plays.
Well, the one guy from Nebraska, he's about 2 yards away from a first down. It's second down. Nebraska's up 14-0. We got 9:06 before halftime. It's second down. The coach from Nebraska's yelling like, "Hey, why don't you guys get it together, man? Why don't you block?" So it's 2nd and 3. Here we go. Hands the one ball to this guy. He runs into a back of guys. He doesn't get the first down. It's going to be third down and maybe 2, maybe 1. Let's see what they say here. So this is Husker football. My dad was always talking about go big red. You know, that's somebody in the stands has a sign. See, at one time, Nebraska was one of the most powerful football teams in the country year after year. It's 3rd and 1. Here we go. The quarterback says, "Ready, give me the ball." Hey, the guy jumps. And I don't know if he got it. It looks close. The referee's walking down the line. Everybody else from Colorado is saying, no, he didn't get it. But they've got a reason to say that but I don't think he got it. It's going to be 4th and maybe a half foot. I don't think he got it, but I mean, according to that, he might have, according to what I just saw. But where's the ball? It was not, I don't think the ball crossed. Oh, they gave him a first down. So it is a first down. 1st and 10, Cornhuskers.
So, Swift Justice 26 says, "Who would win in a fight, Spider-Man or the Devil?" ?
Bro, when you get that avian hat back, what's MB mean? AirTag it this time.
Maybe.
I believe that means put a tracking device on it.
Yeah, I don't think that you should have to go through all the trouble just because people are hooligans.
By the way, 1st and goal, Nebraska. Nebraska up 14-0. let me make sure that I understand this. And if you don't remember, in the picking the games, Mary Jane went with Colorado in the 6.5, but they hand the ball up. It's a touchdown, Nebraska! Now it's 20-0, and they're about to kick the extra point. But everybody else went Nebraska, except Mary Jane, who went Colorado. Uh-oh.
Oh, and one answer to that is Spider-Man has beaten Manifesto before, so I go with Spidey. And Beckham says, I heard maybe that was the name of the devil. Okay, very
Did
nice.
what's his face ever answer my question?
What's his face?
The guy who said all lies.
Nope, we haven't
Nope.
gotten an explanation about all lies.
Okay, Nebraska's up 21-0.
I'll be right back.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Can you wait 2 minutes?
I'll have to, because
Okay.
there'd be nobody here. Anyway, so why won't that guy who said all lies tell me what it's about? Is he still here? Do you know? Old Man G,
It could have something to do with the AVN hat.
you think I'm lying about that?
That's the only thing I can think of that could cause some controversy. But I don't think you getting your hat stolen over and over again is any reason to call you a liar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
because I didn't lie. But can you find him? And then I only praise evil Jesus.
Smart. Evil Jesus is the only one that actually looks out for you. Regular Jesus just wants people to say hi to him. I don't know if they're still here, so. But they
I'm
come
here.
back once in a while, so. Now I'm talking about screen jams.
Oh, so you've seen that guy before?
Yeah, they've come in and chat a bunch.
I didn't mean to be mean. I just want to know what he meant by that.
Well, like I said, if I had to guess, I would say it's because somebody stole your hat.
You're probably right. I'll bet you're right.
Maybe he stole your hat. I don't know who he is.
Is that what he's saying?
No, but I mean, maybe that's, if somebody did something and they're calling that person a liar, maybe they did it,
Oh, you're exactly right. I didn't even
Or-
think of that.
Or Black and Blue says guessing screen gems or jams meant Dick with was lying about his mom's notebook. I just assumed that was obvious. I don't think his mom knows how to write or anything, does she?
She's dumb as shit, that's for sure. I mean, literally dumb as shit.
So I guess we'll never know what screen gems meant.
Nope. Maybe we should just start sending him stuff that will put some fucking fungus in his computer.
Yeah. I don't see why we couldn't do that.
You know what we do? We show a picture of a close-up of my mustache.
Yeah.
And we say, for video of this, click here. They're going to click on it. And then it'd be funny if that just took them to all these viruses.
Yeah.
Why would you want to bestow viruses on people?
because he said that somebody's a liar. And who is the real Randy Callahan? Well, I'll answer your question because it's not talking about anything in it. Randy Callahan was a real person. Randy Callahan, we even saw his offices where he used to be.
Central Casting.
Also, Don, we have
No,
an
that
update
wasn't
from
the name of his.
Screen Jams. He says correct. I guess when he was calling Dylan Beckwith's mom a liar. So everything's cool. We don't have to have him fungused.
I heard she doesn't draw, she just outlines her hand with a Sharpie. Page after page.
Doesn't she only have 2 fingers and a thumb on that one hand?
No, sometimes you can tell that she put her breast on a piece of paper and outlined that. Can I go to the bathroom now, Mary Jane?
Oh yeah. Oh, Swift Justice 26 says Total Eclipse. That was Randy Callahan's production company.
Yes. And that was actually, if you're driving towards what is it? What is that place?
Burbank.
No, not Burbank. It's on that road.
Barham.
Yeah.
If you're driving from Hollywood to Burbank, it is on the hill part parallel to Universal Studios. But it is on the east side of Universal Studios. So Universal Studios has nothing to do with it.
Wait a minute. What was the 5-star lock that Harry picked? Did he pick Nebraska winning?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did. There, you saw the newest update on that score, right?
Yeah, it's 21-0.
Yes.
Have more comments coming in. Swift Justice 26 says Total Eclipse of Shannon Doherty's heart. Well, that was a Shannon Doherty lookalike. And did Randy Callahan ever get caught? Question mark. Yes, there's video footage that he spent time in jail for some casting couch incident we will not mention because we do not want to get demonetized with certain words. You can see that in one of the public shows.
Where did Perry get picked up for soliciting a prostitute? I believe not at his place on Reseda Boulevard, but his previous place. There was, and I think that was still in Reseda, but
like he described a mobile gas station or something, like they parked on the side street by a mobile.
Yeah, but it was in
somewhere
Reseda.
In the valley.
It was in Reseda somewhere.
Okay. Oh, now you're lying. Dylan Beckenwith said, "Hey, that's my mom's agent's name." No, Dylan.
What a fucking piece of shit Dylan Beckwith is. Oh, look at that. Back-to-back first and 10s for Colorado driving the ball back. Yeah, we gotta have fucking... Colorado's gotta get back in this game. And they give him a first down? Yep, first and 10. They gotta get back in this game. Harry's got to go 0-10.
You mean Harry might actually get a 5-star lock win?
Yeah. Well, that's the game where Nebraska's up 21-0. And Colorado has 6.5 points, so it's like 21 to 6.5 right now. But Colorado's now inside the 15. The guy goes back to throw. He runs around this way. He throws over there. Incomplete pass. Let me ask you this. Is Deion... Yeah, the Sanders child, Deion Sanders' child, is the quarterback for Nebraska.
Yep, he's
Or
still in the game, it
Colorado.
looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah, Colorado.
came back and he's in the game.
His name is Shador.
Right.
Interesting name I've never seen before.
3rd and 7 inside the 15. Come on, Colorado, score here. Gotta
Yep,
keep.
that's what Dylan Beckham said. Come on, Colorado! Exclamation point.
Yeah, but he was probably talking about the bad word of.
No, what he's probably doing is because I said something, he's copying me, and because he has no opinions of his own.
Don, have you ever thought that Dylan Beckham really looks up to you? Because, like, maybe you're the closest thing to a father figure he's ever had?
From what I understand, most of the dick that she brings home, she throws out before morning. And I think one time I was shitting on her chest and I got all over the sheets. And she said, just stick around until I wash my sheets. And I said I'd do that. And so I was there when he got up. It was on a Saturday morning. Dylan got up and he was watching cartoons. And I remember I said, hey kid, how are you? And I think he's always kind of looked up to me ever since then. Oh, jeez. 4th and 6 for Colorado.
Dylan Beckham says, and that's how I got my new dad, Don.
Okay, it's 4th and 6. All right, so let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to kick a field goal?
Well, thank you for joining us, Dylan. It's very nice to have you around, whatever the story is.
Don might have to go out and get a pack of cigarettes soon, but it'll be cool.
Uh-oh. Missed the field goal. Fuck. Come on. Hollywood Harry has to fail. It hit the hand. Somebody partially blocked it.
Oh, thank you, Dylan Beckham. That's very sweet of you.
What? Why is he saying that? Thanks, Miss Jane.
He follows it with, you better not. My last Don went out for some and disappeared.
He'll be back.
I'll never be back.
Yeah, but the other guy will be. He has to, right?
You know what? To be honest with you, and I hate to say this in front of the kid, but she has claimed that she would never have any of these other fucking guys. Because sometimes these guys that were fucking her were homeless. And she didn't want to see Dylan back with, have to see homeless people fucking her mom. I think she was a little embarrassed about that. And when I came into the picture, she wanted to kind of brag to her son that, see, I can fuck good people. And I really don't think I fucked her the first night. I remember she asked to be slapped. That was the thing she was into. She wanted me to slap her a lot. So I did. And I don't know what happened. What is this? Mr. Dr. Sausage to you. Dawn of Dawn.
Sounds like a good movie. I'd watch that.
I've never met a straight person named Dylan.
It's a good point.
With the first name, because I don't think Bob Dylan is gay.
Yeah, I think it's probably a first name thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thus concludes mid-show banter. We are now moving right along into closing show banter.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, Dylan Beckenwith says had a nice ring to it. I'm too spirited.
I'm too spirited. What does that mean?
I don't know. And Not Rouge 1973 gave a very wonderful Dawn emoji.
Thank you. Who is that?
Who? Matt Rouge?
Yeah.
Long-time
They're a
viewer.
longtime fan. Go ahead,
Right,
Omanji.
but what is their name on Instagram?
I'm not sure if they're on Instagram. But they're Nata Rouge 1973 here. That's where I know them from.
Dylan Beckenwith's getting confused. He says, I'm a lesbian.
Beckwith.
I'm supposed to remember all these details?
Well, if you read it, you can see that it says Dylan Beckwith.
Nata Rouge 1973 says, hee.
Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Mary Jane Show. We've had a wonderful time. Sports updates. We are on the fence, waiting to find out if Hollywood Harry lost his 10th 5-star clock, or if he actually gets to win one for a change. How many more games do we have, old man G?
There's one coming up in about an hour and 10 after this, and there's 2 on right now. So half the games have been completed.
Now, do you think jumping to the 6-pack instead of 5 picks is too overwhelming?
Well, it changes the dynamic of how it works because now you can have ties instead of like wins or loss. Because usually, you can still have a tie, but it's rare. But like usually, you go 3 and 2 or 2 and 3. Now you can go 3 and 3 a lot. So there'll be more ties instead of just outright wins. But I think it'll work.
Okay, very good. Very good.
No kitties on the show today?
Kitties? No.
Yeah.
No. The question, Don, was I asked Oman G if he thought the 6 shows was too much of a jump for everyone.
Games.
And he thinks it's good. Okay. I shouted the answer into the distance.
Thank you.
And now back to the show.
And speaking of that, we have a score update in North Carolina. It is 10-3 now. Tennessee is up with 6:33 to go in a second.
Who did I pick?
I think you picked the Wolfpack, correct? Red and white, I believe. I'll check on real quick here. I have the little list.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yes, you picked NC State on this one. But I think they get +9. So if I'm correct, I think you're up by 2 in that game, actually. But I might be wrong about that. I'm not really good at gambling, so.
Okay, very
If Terry
good.
Greenbeans was here, he would know for sure.
Very good. Mr. Dr. Sausage to you says, Mary Jane, can you break dance? ? Haven't tried breakdancing.
I bet you could.
I mean, I just haven't tried it. I have done gymnastics. I have done different dancing, but I haven't. And so the combination of that is my understanding of qualifications to begin breakdancing, but I have not. Thank you.
Is there a Ghost update for Ghost fans out there?
Well, during the week, they after the last Mary Jane show, they caused some problems. And so there was a tiff. And about 3 days later, they acted as if nothing happened and expressed wanting to do everything and be part of everything, and it's not their fault and everything under the sun. But they showed their true colors by not having their phone on today.
Oof, not good.
I had mentioned during the week that they could pop in and try to reconcile successfully or unsuccessfully. And it's just another example of why. And
Yeah.
Mr. Dr. Sausage to you says it's fun, you should try it. Thank you. And
Pro
Pro
Dizzle
Dizzle
says-
says, bye, Mary Jane, bye, Dan. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. The show is still going on for a little bit further, but we appreciate you stopping by.
Always.
Have a lovely, lovely rest of your Saturday. Or if you're on the other side of the world, whatever day it is.
It might be Sunday somewhere. Who knows?
And Don is back. Welcome back, Don. How are
Thank
you
you.
doing?
Doing
We are
okay.
right in the middle of closing show banter.
I was just gonna say that I do think Dawn is very pretty.
Thank
And
you.
anybody that says otherwise is just full of shit. So
Thank you.
that's what I was in
Exactly.
the middle of talking about when you came back.
Fro Dizzle, where did he go? I'll say goodbye to him.
He may have had to eat. Could be
What?
dinner time. Maybe it's dinner time. We're not sure. But they said bye, so we appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out.
Dylan Beckenwith says, what else is going on tonight?
I'd like to know from Dylan Beckwith what's going on with him.
Yeah. I think that's what everybody wants to know. And while you're gone, there was a score update for the Tennessee NC State game.
What's that?
Tennessee is up 10-3 on North Carolina State now. 6:33 left to go in the second quarter.
Well, I just want to see. All right. Mary Jane has North Carolina State +9.
So that means if it's 10-3, Tennessee +9 for that would be 12-10 North Carolina State. Is that right? Because I think I had that right.
Yeah, it'd be 12-10.
Okay, cool. So I was right there.
So you're winning this game, Mary Jane. Let's see what everybody else picked. Katrina picked North Carolina State. Hollywood Harry picked Tennessee. Jack picked Tennessee. Old Man G picked Tennessee.
Dylan Beckenwith is accusing us of doing the old switcheroo, hard nails journalism, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe NoHo Diner is what he says is what's going on tonight. So he's accusing us of gotcha journalism, I think.
What is gotcha? Uh-oh. Here's an update. Tennessee just intercepted a pass and ran it back for a touchdown. So now it's going to be 17-3. If they make their extra point.
ladies and gentlemen, we are still in closing show banter. We
This
haven't
was a
come
tough
to the
play. They were inside the 20, driving for another score, and they throw it, and the guy runs it back for a touchdown.
Is that a play-by-play we're witnessing, Don?
No, I was watching the replay. But Tennessee is now up 17-3. And that would make Mary Jane's 9 points. Still, she'd be losing. Ugh. This is tough. Any scores on the Texas Tech Washington State game? Is that started?
We got about 58 minutes approximately till start time for that one.
Oh,
I think it's 10 o'clock my time. Let me make sure.
well, it's 9 o'clock your time right now, right?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's 9 or 10 or 10:30. I think it's 10. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Eastern. And that game will be on Fox, just FYI if you're curious.
Mary Jane has Washington State, and she's going to take the 1 point. Katrina has Washington State. Hollywood Harry has Texas Tech. Jack has Texas Tech. And Old Man G has Washington State. So the three girls. Sorry, I was joking around, Old Man G.
That's okay.
Making a joke. Just trying to be funny.
The three dogs, you mean? Because you don't bet, right? You don't pick.
I don't pick.
Yeah, so it's just the three dogs.
Yeah. Okay. Katrina's two dogs. Katrina and her two dogs. Could say it that way too. Katrina and her two dogs. Wait a minute. Swift Justice 26. Terry has the dexterity, especially in her toes, but Linda's probably scrappy.
The question before that says, who would win in a fight, Terry Ann Fluzzo or Linda Johnson? I think Linda Johnson might be like 25, 30 years younger than Terry Ann Fluzzo.
Yeah.
That might come into count.
Yeah.
Detroit by Dark says Rams, Lions giving 3.5 question mark.
Well, I'm hoping that the Lions win, and since there's no bet on the game or anybody's, oh, look at that. North Carolina State picked it up at the last second and on the kickoff, and they got it to the 6-yard line. We got 3 minutes and 25 seconds left before half. Oh, it bounced at the 1 and went out. So that's why he did that. Oh boy.
You want to do a real exciting play-by-play? Because that was kind of just
Well,
mild commentary.
yeah, that was mild.
Oh, thank you, Swift Justice 26.
Oh, now in the Colorado game, it looks like that you might be kicking somebody out because he went with the head to head. He's thrown out of the game. Guy from Colorado is thrown out of the game. Goodbye, number 43. Let me tell you this. I don't know if you know about this, but when I was in high school, it was the state semifinals to see who'd be going to the state championship game. Douglas MacArthur High School versus Flint Ainsworth. And I still have to say Flint Ainsworth, nothing. Oh, penalty flag. Wow. Colorado is trying to drive. This is the big game because this is the 5-star lock for Hollywood Harry. Harry's got to win by more than 6.5, and right now Colorado's trailing 21-6. So right now, Nebraska. Ooh. It looks like pass interference against Colorado. And
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now experiencing mild commentary play-by-play by Don.
Okay, so Nebraska driving for another. They got 46 seconds before half. They're at the 18-yard line. Hike one. Here it comes. Guy throws. Oh! Wow! Guy from Colorado had it. Looked like he intercepted it, bobbled it. It went in the air. The Nebraska receiver picked it out of the air and ran for an 18-yard touchdown. They're kicking the extra point so they could be up 28-0. And that looks very going into half, and that looks very good for yeah.
Real quick, I'd like to say hi to High Five Protege. He finally got here and said hello. He's sorry he's late. I think he says sorry he's late. I say he can't believe he missed it.
28-0 Nebraska. Extra point is good. Wow.
Let's hope Dion is good at halftime adjustments, right?
Well, as you know, Hollywood Harry has been 0-9 in his 5-star lock picks, and we were kind of hoping he would go 0-10. But it looks like Nebraska's got this game pretty. They're up 28-0 with a few seconds left before half.
On another note, Hi-Fi Protege says, question for the cast of the Mary Jane Show. Do you all have favorite microphones? ?
No, I don't.
No, not really. Not a tech show, but they said, I'm here for the exciting play-by-plays. And nope, sad to say, Schizo Surfer did not make an appearance.
I wouldn't mind having a Shure microphone, but I haven't gotten one yet. I'll probably get one at some point though.
Oh, Dylan Beckenwith might be trying to copy you, Omanji. He says SHURE ... Is that the microphone?
Yep, he's copying me. Man, I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Now I'm all confused.
I guess a Shure microphone might be good, but they're not paying us for sponsorship, so I haven't ever used one.
I hope they're not paying Dylan.
Oh, Dylan Beckenwith says, actually, with lag, I think he's copying me. Harsh accusation to you, Omanji.
Yeah, this is like the double slit experiment.
Yep. Detroit by Dark said, which streaming service picked up Omanji's hour?
It's a good question. I'm hoping for Apple TV to grab it because, prestige television, streaming.
Very nice. And Hi-Fi Protege says SM-58s are fairly popular, and XLR mic for Zoom. Even those earbud mics work. And Black and Blue says SM-7B. And Dylan Beckenwith says, me and Omanji just vibe. That doesn't sound creepy stalkerish, does it, Omanji?
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Well, Dylan Beckenwith, you're trying to make friends, so A+ for that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, Hi-Fi Protege says, I'm a Crackle man myself.
Nice. Yeah, I'd like to get a new headset that doesn't have a mic attached to it and a new mic. So like if one breaks, both of them don't break. That'd be
And
cool.
Detroit by Dark says we should be together. Maybe oh, is he a gaming fan? Old Man G, what games have you been playing on Old Man G's Fight Club?
Fortnite Brawlhalla. There's
Oh,
a Marvel game coming out in December. We may try if my computer will run it, but I think it should run it fine. So it's called Marvel Rivals, I think.
are you a fan, Detroit by Dark? Oh, okay, not sure. Detroit by Dark says I was doing a Stan reference. Okay.
Oh, that's from the Eminem song, I believe. We'll do a Stanley reference and say Excelsior.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are probably about 80% through the closing show banter. Thank you all for joining us here on the Mary Jane Show on this lovely Saturday afternoon. There's still some games we can keep up on if you like the sports sort of thing.
Yep, there's about 2 minutes left in the game, or in the first half of the NC State Tennessee game, and it looks like I don't know who punted the ball. I can't really tell. It looks like NC State punted the ball, so they're going to try to hold Tennessee to hopefully a field goal or less before the end of the half. It looks like. It's a good question. I'm not sure which year we're in ever usually, so nostalgia reigns supreme these days, so it really kind of messes everything up. But I think it's real pretty. Oh, sorry, Mary Jane, go ahead. I was just talking about how pretty Dawn was.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very pretty. So, Dawn, we are just about to wrap up. We are still firmly in closing show banter. Do you have any comments or insights for the fans?
Well, we got 2 seconds left before half on the Nebraska-Colorado game. Nebraska up 28-0. This game is important. Mary Jane picked Colorado, but this is a 5-star lock pick. Oh.
And who's on your show today? Is that Mike Black and Jeffrey Burner?
What?
Is that Mike Black and Jeffrey Burner on your shirt today?
No. Laurel and Hardy. And Colorado's attempted a 61-yard kick. And here's the snap. And the kick is off, and it's way short. What an embarrassment.
It's like Tennessee's going for a score before halftime in North Carolina.
Oh, Dylan Beckowitz says, I like that Mike Black guy. Very nice, Dylan.
I saw, speaking of Jeffrey Burner, saw him at the Ding Dong Show Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
Up there causing trouble.
As usual.
Oh, Nightbot says, I don't get it. Oh, Caroline. Okay.
Yeah, we still have a command for that, so yay.
Very nice. I do
Wow.
say that was probably one of the best lines of the pandemic.
What's that?
I don't
I
get it.
don't get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Ding Dong Show highlights. It might take us several months, maybe 6 months, but we will be adding those as soon as we can. Karen Wyeth has been banned from Simply Dawn the Twitch.
Yeah, that's the command when you type in !Karen.
Okay, now. Oh my. High Fried Protege says, question for the crew. Why is it so fucking hot right now? Question mark.
Because the temperature's high.
Because nobody gave Tennessee Ernie Tuxedo $20,000 for his hair treatment and his erotic dance.
That's exactly right, Mary Jane.
Actor portraying an actor playing an exotic dancer, not an actual sexy thing, because that would cause problems.
And yes, there will be a Ding Dong Show on Monday. Always.
Yes. And Monday we should probably be opening the can of worms of why it's so hot right now with Tennessee, our weather person.
So stay tuned for that. We'll find that out on Monday.
Dylan Beckenwith says with some nice insight, he says, I don't know.
It's the name of his autobiography.
Don, any final statements or scores?
The Michigan game really hurt me. Hopefully tomorrow night the Lions beat the Rams. They are on the Sunday night game on NBC.
Will you be at a movie when it's on?
Yes, I will.
So
Did that
be
work?
careful.
It's good luck or bad luck last time with Mean Girls?
Bad luck. And that'll make the last two Detroit Lion games that will be on national TV. I will be at a movie when it's showing live.
And to answer Detroit by Dark, nope, not at all.
4th down for Tennessee, 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they called timeout. 4th and 8, so it looks like they're coming on to kick a field goal to go up 20-3.
How many minutes left in that game?
2 seconds before halftime.
Oh, okay. So not really relevant. Oh, High Fried Proteges. Don, have you found your top lip?
What?
Have you found your top lip to be more sweaty than usual in these high temps? Question mark.
No, because I don't go outside. I'm always in air conditioning.
Very nice. Well, any final thoughts, Omanji?
No, I think I'm good.
Wonderful. Don, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I was just wondering why Old Man G was asked for any final thoughts before me.
Because twice I've already said any last observations, final comments.
What did I say?
And you were having fun watching sports, which is great.
Well, we are down to the last 2 seconds in the North Carolina State other game.
Do you want to wait those 2 seconds before we say goodbye?
Yes.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning
All
in.
right, and we got 2 seconds left before half. Tennessee's in field goal position. North Carolina State's got their block team on, and here it is. Hike one, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 20-3.
And Dylan Beckenwood chimes in with, I'm going to get some iced tea from McDonald's.
Does he have to be so vulgar every time?
You know, because that usually means when he goes to McDonald's, he goes in and touches young boys in the ball section.
That's slander, and that's not, the topic is not appropriate. That's not okay to say. If you know about this or see it, you need to let the local precinct know.
It's none of my business.
That's not the right attitude to have, and it's not the right topic to say anything about, unless you're speaking to report.
By the way, Mary Jane took North Carolina State in the 9 points, and now they're down by 17. So this is no good. But another, let's see. Old Man G took Tennessee. Jack took Tennessee. Hollywood Harry took Tennessee. And Katrina took North Carolina State.
Bill Beckwith says he's litigious, but I don't know if he knows what that means.
I don't think he knows what that means.
I'll bet you $1 million he doesn't know what that means.
Yeah, that's not an ethnicity, I think is what the word is.
Well, it was a super fun show, Mary Jane. You have to admit
Yes,
that.
thank you very, very much. Very
had
exciting,
fun.
very action-packed. Are we ready to say goodbye?
It's up to you. You're the host.
Thank you all. See you next week on the Mary Jane Show at 5 p.m. In the meantime, you can tune in Monday night, 10:30 p.m. right here for the Ding Dong Show, and Friday night, 6:30 p.m. for Omanji's Fight Club. Friday
By the way,
night,
can I say
9:30.
this? A week from tomorrow, the new Janet Ross show, live from her Tiger Lily, or what's her show? What's her studio? What's her store called?
Resin Kitty?
Not called Tiger Lily. That's already taken by another comedian from the Comedy Store. She is Resin Kitty. You don't know who Tiger Lily is? Old Man G, can you fact check if Tiger Lily's who I think it is?
Sure.
Well, who do you think it is?
I don't want to say it wrong. We'll let Old Man G fact check
They
it.
have a store, or they call themselves Tiger Lily?
Their show is called that.
They have a show
What's Up, Tiger Lily? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, is that a podcast with another comedian from the Comedy Store?
Yeah. Let's see who. I can't figure out who it is yet. Let's see. All right, that's a movie.
Gifted Brenda 3 says hello. Hello, Gifted Brenda. Hello,
Hi, Gifted
hello.
Brenda. Yeah, I don't know who the person is. If you
Okay,
do,
well,
I
either
can't
way,
find out.
it seems a little too close to Bobby Lee's title.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry,
it.
Tiger Belly. Thank you, Dylan Beckerwood. Okay, no, it's Resin Kitty. It is Resin Kitty. Oh, Gifted Brenda.
Dropped 5 gifts for the channel. We got one for Detroit by Dark, Dylan Beckwith, Mr. Dr. Sausage to you, and Earth Tubs and Oopla Indeed. Thank you very much, Gifted Brenda. That's very cool of you.
Thank you.
Oh, High Fry Protege says, I quit my job yesterday. I told my boss how terrible of a job they've been doing, starting a new job Monday. Cheers to new beginnings. Good luck with that. Black and Blue says, spell check. He meant illegitimate. And yes, thank you. Pascal says she's thinking of Bobby Lee. Yes, thank you. Dylan Beckenwood, don't you dare. It's not Resin Belly. It's Resin Kitty.
Meow meow.
Well, thank you all. Have a lovely rest of your weekend.
And the same goes to you. Bye, everybody.